Here is a question that comes up almost immediately when people start thinking about web design. Do I need to know how to code to become a web designer in 2026? And this question usually comes with a lot of unspoken worry, because when people ask this, what they are really asking is this realistic for me? Am I already behind? And am I about to choose something that is way too technical for me? So let's slow this down and answer it properly. The short answer is no. You do not need to know how to code to become a web designer. But the longer answer matters more. Years ago, web design and coding were almost the same thing. If you wanted to build websites, you had to write them from scratch. There were no visual builders, no platforms, and no systems designed for non-developers. That is not the world we are in anymore. Today, most professional websites are built using platforms, frameworks, and visual systems. The skill is no longer writing every line of code. The skill is knowing how to structure a website so it actually works for a business. And those are two very different things. Most clients do not hire a web designer because they want custom code. They hire a web designer because they want clarity. They want their business presented well. They want the site to convert visitors into leads or customers, and they want someone who understands how all of that fits together. Coding alone does not solve that. In fact, this is something many people misunderstand. Knowing how to code does not automatically make someone a good web designer. And not knowing how to code does not disqualify you. What matters far more is understanding how websites are actually used, how businesses rely on them, how pages are structured, how content flows, how users move through a site, and how changes are managed over time. That is the real work here. Now, does that mean coding is useless? No, of course not. Basic technical understanding can be helpful. Knowing what code is doing behind the scenes can be an advantage, but it is not the foundation of a modern web design business. The foundation is service, structure, and systems. Most web designers today are not hired to build something once and walk away. They are hired to manage, update, support, and evolve a website over time. And that work is not about writing code. It is about being the person who understands both the website and the business using it. This is also where a lot of people get stuck. They think they need to learn everything before they can start. So they delay, they take more courses, they watch more tutorials, and they never actually build a real business. In reality, most successful designers learn what they need as they go. They work within a platform or system that already handles the technical foundation. They focus on building websites, managing client relationships, and creating offers that make sense for their business. That distinction matters because not all platforms are the same. Some are designed for developers. Others are designed for designers who want to focus on structure, usability, and client work without worrying about code. And in many modern systems, coding is completely optional. If you want to learn it later, you can. If you never touch it, the platform still evolves, updates, and improves behind the scenes. That allows you to spend your time where it actually matters, understanding clients, building systems, and managing websites long term. And that is the part many people underestimate. Web design today is not about knowing everything. It is about choosing the right structure and then growing into it. So if you are creative, organized, detail-oriented, or enjoy helping people solve problems, web design is not off limits to you because of coding. The bigger question is not whether you can code. It is whether you want to build a service-based business and work with clients long term. That is what determines success far more than technical skills. And you get better by doing the work, not by trying to learn everything up front. And if this question has been holding you back, it might be worth taking a closer look at what web design actually looks like today. If you have a question about web design, or you are thinking about changing careers and wondering whether this could be a realistic path for you, feel free to leave a comment below. I will read them and use some of your questions to shape future videos.